Welcome back everybody to another video. We're going to be going over and building the new Gamma deck, which I'm glad they call it Gamma 2 to start with. That's kind of a cool feature considering this is a reprint leader from, was it Ultimate Squad? I think it was. Gamma was one of the most daunting decks that we've had in the game. I mean, it got banned for a reason. That leader was incredible. Right, being able to pick up 3 energy, put 3 energy down, like that's just something that it was crazy, right? But we got a new version of the deck that it's interesting how they actually rebooted him. He's not as good, I think, in like the tier 1 status as what the old Gamma leader was, but I think this deck actually can be very good. So we'll go through it here today, and we're gonna build a list as well. I'll do my best. I will say this is a deck that, as much as I've played against it, is one of the decks I have the least amount of experience with building. So I'll definitely do my best here. But as always, like and subscribe if you guys do enjoy the content. You're gonna start seeing more other content on the channel. Like I said, I'm really into Marvel Rivals currently, and probably will be for the foreseeable future. So I figured, I mean, at least right now we have Masters content to make with all the reveals, so it's definitely a good time to, talk about the game. So alright, so we'll start with the leader. This leader negates the energy exhaust skills on all blue-green multicolor red ribbon army cards in all of your areas, meaning that they're able to be played in active mode essentially. Once card attacks, you draw, and then we have 4 life, or if you have a 2 or more energy and a blue-green multicolor Z extra in your battle area, you draw 2 and then take life down to 6. So this is important. This means you can awaken on turn 2 by using the energy marker, which is good. It kind of fits with the rest of the decks. Now on this side we have Gamma 1 and 2. I'm still going to call this deck Gamma 2. When this card attacks, draw. At the end of the turn, send your energy to the owner's warp until you have 3 energy, and then add cards from your hand to your energy in rest mode until you have 3 energy. So this is interesting. So if you crack more of your energy during that turn, so it's weird, yeah. So you send your energy to the owner's warp until you have 3 energy, and add cards from your hand to your energy in rest mode until you have 3 energy. I guess if you have less than 3, if you have 2, then you can just add 1 to your hand. I mean, from your hand to your energy. So I guess that's sort of the idea. And then activate main, you can place up to 2 blue red ribbon cards from your hand to your energy. You can't play non-red ribbon army battle cards for the turn. So you have a way of sort of kind of ramping yourself. And this is sort of it's not permanent ramp, because then you're going to more likely use these cards to play stuff from the energy. All right, so we have some 1-drops here. This is the Searcher, Android 19, searches for 6 cost or less Android, and then if your leader is this leader, when this card is placed in the drop area by the skill of a red ribbon army card in any area, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your energy and rest mode. So this also allows you to ramp as well, which is really cool. And this is when it's placed in the drop area by a skill. So whenever you place this, so it's kind of interesting. So it actually, the leader effect sort of kind of gets around these, considering it's going to the warp. So that's kind of a way of kind of, I guess, balancing the deck out, which would have been really good the first time, but that is what it is. We have Android 17. You can play this from your hand for 1. When it's played, add up to 1 blue red ribbon card from your energy to your hand, so you get to technically draw a card back, and then place 1 of your energy into the drop area, then draw 2. Okay, so there's kind of one of the effects. You actually can use this to pop a card like this into the drop to get an energy back, and then also draw 2 cards. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, you're essentially drawing 3 cards with this. So yeah, that's not bad. We have the Android 18 Unison. The Double Striker Blocker. If your leader is a blue android, when this card attacks, add up to 1 blue android card from your energy to your hand. +1. Bottom deck 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch this card to active mode at the end of the turn. And then activate main. If your opponent plays 1 card from their hand at the bottom of the owner's deck, you switch up to 1 of your blue energy to active mode at the end of the turn. Oh, so it's got like built-in hand destruction. That's really good. Yeah, this Unison's really good. It's not equivalent to Majin Buu Unison, but it's really close. This might be the closest thing. This might be slightly better than Deborah also because it's only 3 energy. So this is a really good unison. Even in like these two bottom effects, you don't need a blue android leader. So these are going to be played in a lot of other blue decks. Hopefully, going forward. We have Inward 13. If your leader is this one, when this card in your energy is placed into the drop by the skill of a blue red ribbon army card, draw 1, play this card from the drop, then add the top card of your deck to your energy and rest mode. It costs 1, okay. So you get a 20k body that draws you a card and recycles an energy, and then place 1 of your energy in the drop. Choose up to 1 of your cards, and it gets 10k for the battle. Okay, cool, so you also can crack energy. That's really sweet. Yeah, this is limit 1 effect. Yeah, you're definitely going to play this probably 3-4 of. We have the card that we actually used to awaken. Justice Impact, negate the energy exhaust skills on blue, green, multicolor, red ribbon army cards. Okay, so this kind of allows your leader to not have as much text. This is the same thing as your front side leader. This card's placed in the battle area, switch up to 1 of your blue, red ribbon army leaders to active mode. Oh, so you get to restand your leader too, so you get another draw. And then activate main, place up to 2 of your energy in the drop, remove this card from the game, choose all of your opponent's battle cards and KO them. So you get a little board wipe as well for 2 energy. So that's, and it fits the game of 2. It's like, that's really sweet. Yeah, no problem with that. I think that's a really good effect. And it's cool we get some blue-green extra cards. We have Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, Military Terror Creations, Energy Exhaust, Dual Attack Blocker, Activate Main or Battle. Place 1 of your energy in the drop. Choose up to 1 of your blue ribbon army cards. You get 5k for the turn, so you get a bean. And then activate Battle. If your leader is this one, you have to opponent has 2 more energy, place a card from your hand. Opponent discards a card from their hand. So another little hand destruction aspect to it, and this is activate Battle. It's pretty good. Dual Attack Blocker. It's not bad. We have the new boss monster. Deflect, Double Strike, Barrier, Blocker. At the end of the turn, switch up to 1 of your blue energy to active mode. And then activate Main or Battle. Place 1 of your energy in the drop. Switch this card to active mode. So you can also make this guy dual attack. Pay 4. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards. Place it at the bottom of the owner's deck. And place a card from your energy. Okay, so it's the same thing as the old cell, which also plays from the energy as well. It's cool. I don't know which one you're going to play. You can probably just play both, but I mean, both the old cell and this cell are both really good. You have Clash. This card gains red ribbon in all areas, meaning that it's searchable. If your leader's backside is this leader, you place 1 of your energy in the drop, draw 1, choose 1 of your blue android cards, and it gets 10k power for the battle. So just like an emergency defensive card or even an offensive card just for free. Get a free 10k on a draw. It's actually not bad. Then we have 1 of the SRs. I find it funny that they released all the SRs like this instead of, like this, but whatever. This is a Cell, 5-drop. This is a Red Ribbon Army card, which is technically should be like Cell Max, but whatever. For 1 blue and green, if it's your turn at the end of the battle, which this card is used in a combo from your hand or energy, play this card from your drop, then add up to 1 blue or green card from your hand to your energy and rest mode. When this card's played, choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards to KO it. Activate Battle, use this card in the combo from its owner's energy. Ew. Okay. So we have free combo, it's a free 10k, and then also you can tap 2 at the end of the battle to KO something and then ramp an energy from your hand. The combo effect's really good though. That's solid. And is he double striker? Deflect? Just double striker, okay. You have 16, there's another double striker. If your leader is Gamma 1 and 2, you pay 2, play it. 20k double strike at the end of the turn, switch to 1 of your blue energy to active mode. Activate main, add 1 red ribbon army card from your energy to your hand. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, place at the bottom of the owner's deck. So 2 energy, draw a card, bottom deck something, switch energy active mode. This is really good. Yeah, they're printing a lot of good cards for this deck. We have Super Combo, which is 17, which is strange because it's not a Red Ribbon Army. Not even in the same universe. We have 18. Oh, this is the equivalent of the 17 earlier. Play it for 1, draw a card. Activate main or battle, tap 1, place 1 of your energy in the drop. Choose 1 of your blue red ribbon army battle cards, switch it to active mode. Okay, so you can switch any red ribbon battle card to active mode. It's pretty good. And then when this card's played, add up to 1 blue red ribbon from your energy to your hand. Okay. This is good. This also has deflect. These two are kind of similar to what the previous 17 and 18 did. Those allowed you to cycle your energy a little bit. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, not bad. We have the other one drop just to draw one, and then this also has the same effect as the 19. I think that's it. So that's all the blue stuff. So now let's go into DBS Planet, see if we can build something that's at least presentable, that I would consider a competitive deck. Hopefully the sound is good. Kind of talking low because my daughter's sleeping, but with my new computer, I've been trying to fix the audio, and for some reason, the audio that I hear and the audio that comes out seems to be different. I can't figure out as to why. So if it's not as crisp, I apologize. We'll end up fixing it over the course of these next few video releases, hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna start obviously with the archetype cards, right? So let's go and just grab the let's just search Android cards. We'll search blue and blue-green, and this should make us hit a good chunk of the cards that we're gonna add. So we'll just add no, it's not Red Ribbon Army, is it? No, it's too old. Let's see. It's the counterplay for the old one. It's probably a side deck type card. Oh, Limitless Energy. Yeah, we could use that. It's a card you can play from your energy, so we'll add that. We'll add, of course, Defending Friends. It's not a Red Ribbon, but there's an Android. This isn't a Red Ribbon either. Interesting. What we got this guy here. This can be something you could play. We'll include it. I'm definitely going to include this guy. So this is from the old deck. You can play it from your energy, and then the card's played. Search top 5, add it to 1 energy, 1 blue android among into your energy, and then place 1 card from your energy in the drop, and into your deck and shuffle. So this allows you to recycle some of the cards that you might accidentally ramp, like a secret rare or something. And I think that's important to play. Personally, I think that's a good effect to have. So we'll do that. Okay, so we got we'll throw that in. Of course, we have the Cell, we have the 13. This isn't a Red Ribbon. None of these are. This is probably for the Gohan superhero deck. Not gonna look at that. This is the old one drop. But we're not playing the Unison, so we won't include that. We'll include this. No, we'll include this. Ooh. I'll include this. This is just a free cycle, but we'll see if we can actually play it. Of course, Inorganic Horror. This card's crazy. What's the Rebel? This is the barrier guy, right? We won't include him. We'll include this one for now. Play from your energy and draw a card, and then it's a 20k crit. I think if no player has a leader with its front side facing up, so basically both leaders are awakened. Rebellious Fighter, no. No. This is kind of cute, but no. I think we have enough value. Yeah, probably. See if we can fit that in there. Of course, the one drops we're gonna want to include. Same thing with the ultimate bio android. This is the old boss monster. Just because it board wipes your opponent, so like that's obviously solid. And the rest of those we won't include. Okay. So we got pretty decent. These are all just the blue and green android cards we're gonna play. So now we just need to kind of fill the deck with just some generic stuff if we can, because I know that like we're not going to just include this stuff. So let's go to, of course, we're gonna. I think Sensu Bean probably would be decent to play. Dimension Magic, of course, you got to play. So got to include those. Android 17. Grab the cool one. Android 17, negate, super combos. So you can do a few different super combos. So I think there's kind of an array of super combos you can play. It's just gonna kind of depend on what you want to build your deck around. So you can use Team Up to restand energy. Bionic Blitz, obviously, for the bottom decking. Android 8, because it's technically a Red Ribbon Army. It's an Android. You can search it. You can do all that stuff. It's like this is probably the best one to play because you can also add it back off of the did I not include it? I don't think I included the card. Let me look at this real quick before we change. I think Zeno is probably the only other one. Zeno's a 1 cost. So yeah, we'll include Zeno. Just for now. Now let's go back and grab the Android. I think I'm gonna play. I think for sure we're gonna play at least the 3-drop. Yes, this allows you to add a Red Ribbon from your energy to your hand. I'll include the 18 for now, and then if we cut it, we'll cut it. Okay. And then, I mean, secret rares, you can do Android 21. But like for energy, you know, I don't know if we're really gonna want to play that. I think Beast Gohan just makes more sense. I think most people would agree. I think unless they announce a blue secret rare, which as of right now we don't. I think the secret rares are what is it? It's green. They're currently announcing yellow cards, so my guess is they're probably going to be a yellow one, and then probably red. So I don't think we're getting a blue one. So Beast Gohan's probably the best, right? You bottom deck cards, you can then restand your energy to do more stuff. Yeah, this deck seems to be very low to the, I would say low to the ground, but like you're really utilizing that 3 energy pocket permanently, while also being able to kind of ramp up during your turn to then play stuff out. So like being able to put Red Ribbon Army cards into your energy, so like putting a card like this into the energy, then using itself to play it, essentially allows you to, you're kind of technically playing the card for free, right? Like there's like the same thing with this, like, so you can do that. I think that's a really interesting way of playing the deck. So I think this is probably the cards we're gonna play. So now let's just kind of organize this a little bit. This is an engage. We'll put this down here for now. Put this here. Where is the other 19? Did I not go? Oh, I did. Okay, so both of these I think are 4-ofs because of this bottom effect. Like you just want to make sure you're able to consistently do that. This Gamma is probably a 2-of. This, so this search is 5 or less. And I don't know. Would it be better to use the 18 even though it's not a red ribbon? What does she search? 5 or less. She also does 5 or less. Because yeah, we're not going to be able to hit our... This searches out just any red ribbon, or this is 6 or less? 6 or less. Okay, so we can hit a few more of our cards. I don't think we're going to include that. I think we will include 4 of the Rebellious Wills, because this can add any blue android to our energy, meaning we can add the big guys. So it's technically where we want them anyways. So I think that makes sense. Yeah, and this is also a crit card. So I also love this card because you can tap the energy, and then if your opponent decides to counterplay, you just don't have to play the 18. So like this opens up a counter window, which is really funny. Oh, I have two 17s in here. Let's get those out. Put those down here. Okay, so super combo. You have 18 or 8. You have Zeno. You can kind of do a split. I think it's probably better to just do 8, even though it's kind of going against my better judgment. Because at least with 8, like if we hit Beast Go On in our energy, like that's gonna suck, right? Like thankfully we have this card where we can kind of shuffle it back in. And this is also drawing us a card, which I think is important. So I think that's the route we're gonna have to go, is using 8. As for the multicolor, let's go with the multicolor real quick. So these are 10Ks, right? We have nothing in our deck that reduces these. I think this is probably okay, because this is also a check land anyways. But this card we can at least play for 1. So I think we just play 4 of this and maybe 2. And then we'll see kind of space-wise if we still need this card, if we need to cut it or not. For the other 2 technical 1-drops, I think 17 is a 4 of. I think this card's really good. Just drawing 2, adding a card back. This is not as good. Like, it has its purpose, so we'll include it for now, like where you can like restand this, or restand one of the big cells. Technically, you can restand this, you can restand this guy. There's some cool stuff there. But this card, these 2 cards here are going to be cuttable potentially, so we'll just put them down there for now. We have the 13 and the 16. I mean, space-wise, we're kind of going to start cutting it close here, so we'll see. We'll do 3 of this and then 3 of this for now. D-Magic probably 4. Just so we have access to it. This is probably a side deck card. I'm going to take this out. But this is definitely something you should play because it's just a free negate. Right? You just discard a card and then play it for free. 17. That's a no-brainer. Organic Horror, probably 4 of. Like, this is just, I feel like a no-brainer here. Side deck card. We'll put it in the side. I don't know. I think maybe this is our 4 of, and then this gets cut down to 2, and we remove this. I think that makes more sense because this is gonna have its energy exhaust removed anyways by the extra card. So like this is gonna reduce it's gonna remove that anyways, so we don't have to worry about, you know, charging multiple of these. And really, you're only charging this for 2 cards in the deck. You're charging it for itself, and you're charging it if you play Bio Android, which we're gonna grab the special art version of Bio Android because, man, is it pretty. It's a very pretty looking card. It's way better looking than the other one. Okay, so get rid of that. So we got that. Now between these 2, okay. So if you guys don't know what the Bio Android does, you play from your energy for 4. It gains double strike the turn you play it. It board wipes your opponent, bottom decks everything on board, not ignoring barrier. And then when this card's in a battle, if your opponent activates a counter skill, they bottom deck a card from hand. And it's dual attack already. So this is really solid. I think this is cool because this also has barrier. I think you probably still play it, but I don't think it's your primary. I think this is definitely gonna be your primary boss monster. Beast Gohan, Bean, we'll put a few beans. We do have some battle tricks. Like this is kind of really the main battle trick here. Maybe you just do two bean. Let's do two beans, and then we're gonna cut this. Well, I think if we do run the bean, this has some kind of place because like you can restand. No, it doesn't. We'll just cut it. Who am I kidding? Okay. 54. Probably okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. And then Z deck. So we don't have any more blue-green cards. So we'll just look at the blue and green cards to see if anything sort of catches our eye when it pertains to blue and green cards. So obviously unknown threat. It's going to be a card you're going to include. You can play like this, which is kind of cool. So we'll include that. I think this would work. Yeah, okay. We could technically use this. If your leader's character name includes superhero, if you have 3 or more energy, you remove this card from the game. Choose that's one of your blue battle cards, the 2 or more character names, and it gets 10k triple strike for the battle. So you actually can make this guy a 10k triple striker. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll include that. Why not? You know, why not? Bardock doesn't work. Deborah's too expensive. Dro's not bad. Dro allows us to have access to a battle card if we don't have the Z energy to build, so we can use 17. Bojack, kind of. It's a 2 cost. Cell. No, Cell's not bad. Of course, Black Kamehameha, Goku Frieza. Oh, where is Broly? Did I go past Broly? I must have. Must have strolled past it somewhere. I think Broly the Tyrant is probably a good one to play. Yeah, Super Saiyan 3. This doesn't have to be mono green, right? Nope, just one non-unique green card. Does not have unique. Does not have unique. So we can technically pop one of these. It's pretty cool. Space-wise, so I think we probably just need one of the fields. 2 18s. It's cute having a Vegito in there. This guy helps with the kind of hand control a little bit, and then also can use it for triple strike. This potentially allows us to access to this card a little bit quicker. Let's take a Bojack, and then we'll put that. So we have one Broly, one Cell. Is this Red Ribbon? Not. One Goku Frieza. Goku Frieza could be for a lot of different things, right? You can pull the energy up, and that way you can defending friends on turn 2 or 3, and then you also can pull up a second energy for this. So you get a lot of stuff in here. So I think that's probably okay. Yeah, I think I did an okay job. You guys let me know what you guys think. If you guys are playing some particular tech, or this is a deck you guys are interested in playing. It's really cool. I've seen some gameplay of it already. It reminds me of old Gamma, just a little more offensive, and it's still stally, but hopefully it's not going to be as a problem as it used to be. So, but that will do it for me in the video today, guys. Thank you guys again for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video.